I'll go save that shit. I did it before.
Double tap it.
I did. We're good.
I know. That's good.
Are we ready?
Oh!
You started?
Someone already joined too.
Alright, what's up? I'm Matt.
I'm DJ.
My name's Pedro, and I'll have to duck down because I'm way too tall.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about sports today. Most sports we know about. Like first, we're gonna start off with football and how Antonio Brown just got released by the Patriots. And how's that going? What do you think about that, DJ?
Honestly, I think they should have kept him. You know, he has a few allegations going around and stuff, but like they have no evidence on it. You know, he's a great player, a great athlete. They knew what they would bring to the table when they brought him in. You know, he's a drama queen. You know, but he's just a talented athlete that outweighs what's going on.
But at the same time, the drama queen is going to hurt your team, hurt your ticket sales, because now people aren't going to want to go watch him because of those allegations.
He's AB though. Everybody's going to go watch him. Everybody,
right.
Antonio Brown this, Antonio Brown that. They think he's a top receiver.
Look at Kaepernick for all the crap he did, all the drama he started up. Where's he at now?
That's a different type of drama.
It is different. It's not the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little worse though with AB than that.
Yeah. See, Colin Kaepernick, it's kind of like a race thing with that. He stood up for something he believes in.
That is true.
You know, and some people just don't like stuff like that, especially with our military and how they feel about that. Maybe he's just being a drama queen. He's just basically getting himself out there more, getting more exposure by doing
Trying to be like Brett Favre.
No.
Trying to send Jets when we did that.
No. Antonio Brown is Antonio Brown. Top 3 receiver in the league, hands down. He's a great player. They should have kept him.
How about the Kaepernick thing? I heard he was talking to some teams trying to come back.
I think they should pick him up. He didn't do nothing wrong. He was just standing up for what he believed in.
Yeah.
If he was, any other race, they wouldn't have had a problem with it.
I just feel like doing it on that kind of level, like that's your job. You don't really try to do it there. But I do agree. Like I understand why he was doing it.
I mean, there's some people in the military who understood what he was doing and they agreed with what he was doing.
Yeah.
You got some people don't like Trump, some people do. You know, he
don't live in America.
We want to make America great. That's what Trump says. He needs to do it, but he's obviously not doing it. That's what Kaepernick was doing what he was doing.
Different topic. That's a different topic.
No, it's not. Same topic.
All right. Well, playoff predictions. Who do you think's gonna be in there?
For college world or the NFL world?
NFL.
NFL. I don't know. But the Super Bowl, I like the Browns to shock the world. Odell get his first round. Baker,
How good that sounds, what's going to happen, I don't know. What do you think? You been watching football lately?
I've not been following football at all that much, but if I would have to predict something, I'd have to say the Patriots because they win all the time. So.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, there you go.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite NFL player?
I have to say Tom Brady, but that's just because it's mainstream. And
yeah, he's big. He's big.
He's the GOAT.
How about Tom Brady's wife?
That's a whole other topic, man.
Yeah, my line coach says he used to play for the Patriots, and he used to say she used to come all the time to the practices and stuff like that. And he's got a driver.
What?
Tom Brady has a driver. He watches film and the driver takes him to practice.
I have a driver.
That makes sense.
You've got a driver.
Yes.
Isn't he like the one of the most wealthiest men in the football industry now?
Football, yeah.
So.
Peyton Manning's got more money than him from all the endorsements Peyton Manning does. Peyton Manning, I believe, has made the most money with all that stuff. But
well, let's ask you a few questions about volleyball.
For me, volleyball was the only way of studying internationally because me and my parents don't have it that big at home. So the scholarship helped really much. I don't know. It helped a lot for me and my family. And even though I have a scholarship, I'll not be able to finish my years here because it's just too damn expensive.
Yeah, especially it's probably a lot easier out of country, right? To come here.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper and combining volleyball and studies is a lot easier too. And I think you guys can relate to that too.
Yeah.
Because especially in college here, you have so much stuff to do for school.
Oh yeah.
And you also have to show up to practice, show up to lift, show up to study hall. You have to do all that shit and still get your shit
We
done.
just came off a 15-hour bus ride yesterday from Kentucky. We were gone all week.
And we got our hands whooped.
Yeah, that was something about that.
Yeah.
Oh, with DJ though, he's running the ball.
Ooh, turn it up on them.
Yeah. So.
What goes on in volleyball? How do you play it? I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't really know too
Some
much about
people might call ball an advanced version of hot potato, because basically your goal is to get the ball on the ground on the opposing team's side,
it. Gotcha.
and you got 3 maximum contacts, and it's better if you build up because you can get the ball easier to one of your outside hitters or middle hitter, and they can just spin the ball down on their side, and then their job, their libero mainly, their job is to get the ball back up so it doesn't touch the ground, and it goes on like that until the ball touches.
I'm assuming you play up front because you're tall, right? Yeah. You spike everything, right? And then do people set for you?
And block too.
You block, all right. That's what's up. You ever give nosebleeds?
No, not really.
You don't spike it hit in the face. You give nosebleeds.
That happens, but we're trained for it. I mean,
yeah.
We've been growing up around balls in our face basically since we were like 7.
Yeah.
Probably. So
I feel you. True. But what about college? What do you think about college football right now? You think Gators or Tennessee? Who's gonna win? Last time I checked, it was 10-0. Gators up. Go Gators.
Florida is ass. Go Noahs.
Oh, God.
But realistically, I feel like it's gonna be Alabama and Clemson once again in the national championship. But you know, ACC, so I like Clemson. You know.
I like Alabama.
No. But who do you feel is gonna win Heisman this year? Tua, Jalen Hurts.
I don't know.
I like Jalen Hurts. He came out the first game, 6 touchdowns, 600 yards. He's trying to make a statement.
How does he feel about it? He used to play for Alabama, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then they put a Tua in, and then he left.
I think that's the right decision, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think Tua's better than him. He just
They're
had a
both
better.
really good.
Tua just had a better game. One game.
Yeah.
They didn't give Hurts a chance to earn his spot back, so he left. He went to Oklahoma, where the last 2 years former Heisman Trophy winners came from. And he's obviously showing Alabama why he should have been starting. And he's making him off for Heisman now.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he's gonna probably win too because he's more explosive. I feel like because Alabama, they're expected to be held to that standard. Versus when you go to Oklahoma, it's a little different because you don't have the same kind of team built around you.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Oklahoma is a good team too, though. But
but in Alabama,
I feel as if Jalen Hurts wants to play Bama.
I'm sure he'll do good on a personal level, but on his football, there's too many things to be considered and all together.
Bama fell off though. Last year, their defense was like.
You think so?
Yeah, they just got. Who did they just play last week? Dang. They just got like 50 points scored on them.
Really?
Yeah. No, I lied. They got like 20. But still, it's
Yeah,
still not the Bama
it's
defense.
not
It's
Bama.
been.
Yeah, it's not blowing everybody out by 60 points like they've been doing.
And Oklahoma, the way they keep their offenses, they can easily score on Alabama. It's just going to be an offensive game. Turks. Tua and Hurts.
Yeah.
It's battling back and forth.
How do you feel about Miami this year? I know it was a close game with the Gators and they weren't even ranked. No. Yeah, I got a few buddies that play for them, so.
Who knows?
They ain't gonna go nowhere this year.
Who
Knows.
Yeah, this will be in the rebuilding process. You know, new
They got
coaching
everybody.
staff. You know, start a quarterback left.
So back to the NFL side of things. Who do you think is gonna be in the wild card this year? Because I know that the Dolphins are gonna. I can't even watch that. I'm a Dolphins fan. This year they're gonna go 0-16. That's bad.
Probably the Ravens. And
Lamar Jackson's doing good this year. South Florida, that's where he's from.
Florida's just a different type of talent.
Oh yeah. So anything you got anything to chime in about all that stuff? You know who Lamar Jackson is?
No, not at all.
Dang.
Guys, I don't know if you guys follow football at home or from wherever you're watching, but Europe just doesn't follow American football. We just follow soccer and basketball, and like that's about it.
Who do you think's gonna go to like win the World Cup this year in soccer?
Soccer, like country-wise,
Yeah.
I'd have to say either Brazil or Belgium.
All right. Good. Why do you feel that?
Because Brazil has just always had a good team, and then our national team for soccer, we had a couple of good people joining the team this year.
Yeah.
And last year we were so close to it, and we beat Brazil in the past. So I think it's possible for us to win this year too.
Oh, we'll hope so. That's got some reason behind there. So, who do you think is gonna win the Mid-South Conference?
Weber International University.
Hell yeah!
All the way.
Yes.
Let's get this rings.
We're gonna shock the world. We lost 2 games, but if we win out, the rest of them, we win the conference, and we will go to playoffs. We're gonna put Weber International on the map.
Yes, sir.
I promise you that. Yes. And we just got a new turf field, so we gotta,
Field is looking real nice.
Oh yeah, it's nice to play on. Better than the grass we used to play on. There'd be holes in it and all kinds of stuff.
I don't know how packed you are with football gear, but isn't that bad to get bruises and stuff? Fake grass.
Turf? Yeah, it'll take your skin off. If you fall.
That's why you wear long sleeves.
Yeah, it'll take your skin off if you slide a lot. It's got foam padding underneath it, so it's not too bad when you hit it. But it'll take. We also got
slide over it.
Yeah.
Rub it on.
We also got wood chips in there instead of rubber, because I guess it's better for the heat and it's better for the environment and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But that stuff will sometimes get in your skin and make it itch.
Yeah.
And give you splinters and stuff. So, but it's a lot nicer than what we were playing on. So that's good.
Didn't Weber bring a fishing team?
We're supposed to have a fishing club. I like fishing. If we had a team, I'd definitely be a part of that.
Me too. I like fishing.
Team kind of bad terms to get in. That's another little sport. I got my boy Scott Martin winning the FLW this year. That'd be pretty cool. So I hope to watch that. I'm sure you guys aren't big into the whole bass fishing tournament stuff, are you?
No, really.
I just watch it with them.
Yeah, I like.
You guys know the lacrosse team joined this year?
I think that's in the spring. They're going to try to bring that in the spring. That'd be pretty cool too.
Because our school got Tuno Sports this year too. Because this year is our first year that our school has the cheering team. Yeah. And then next semester in the spring, we're going to have a lacrosse team too.
Yeah, the lacrosse, I'm not too into that, but that sounds fun. So the more sports, the more people come here, the better environment it will be for college. It'll be pretty fun. Yeah. So I'm happy for that.
You watch basketball?
I watch some basketball, yeah.
So who do you think's going to win the NBA championship?
I don't know. I think the Raptors are coming up strong.
The Raptors?
I know.
No,
right?
Kawhi left. The Raptors are done. They're done. They have no help.
I don't know. Maybe the Lakers though.
The Lakers? I can understand the Lakers. But they need more shooters to compete. LeBron?
I mean, LeBron's just a one-man show. He just runs the Lakers. If he leaves, it's not really...
I mean, he got help now. He has AD, DeMarcus Cousins, well, he hurt right now, but Dwight Howard, Rondo, Beasley, Green. He has help, but he needs some guards that can hold their own.
Well, your game is basically just 70% of the time is him just doing all the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some other things to it, like good passes and shit and blocks. He can do it himself, but most of the time it's just him making points, him blocking shit, and doing everything, steals and everything. So.
Who do you think is the best team coming out of Los Angeles? Lakers or the Clippers?
Lakers.
I don't know. The Clippers, Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly, Paul George, Kawhi.
Got one name. LeBron James.
LeBron James? Okay, it's LeBron AD.
Basketball is more not like football. You can have the best players on one team, and you guys get the ball right, and you still be pretty good.
Yeah, but they have 3 of the top defenders in the league right now: Kawhi, Paul, Patrick Beverly. Without offense in basketball, then you're not gonna win.
I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be close. So.
I like the Lakers, but I think the Clippers.
So you gotta see when they start playing.
Yeah. The Lakers just have their overall team is better. But the Clippers, I don't think their bench is really all that good.
I think Miami Heat is gonna do this year.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I haven't watched him play basketball since LeBron left. I stopped. I was like, oh.
They have Tyler Hero now. He's a great, you know.
Because I know a couple guys are huge fans of the Heat team.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
They might do decent. I don't know. They don't really have anybody. Justice Winslow, Tyler Hero. They don't need more than that.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not as big as a basketball fan as football, so I don't know too much about it. But
The Pelicans, Zion Williamson, they might do good. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart,
Alonzo.
Zion. Lonzo just been hurt.
yeah,
I feel like he's just been getting way too big of a name for a player that he is.
I mean, he's a good player. Like his stats show he's a good player. He's just not as aggressive on offense that he was in college. But if he gets back into that, he'll be what they say he is. Like, he's a great defensive player. He can score when he wants to. He's a great point guard. He's just been hurt half the season. He hasn't played half the season yet. So if he keeps doing what he's doing, training, I keep up with it because I watch Ball in the Family. If he keeps training what he's doing, and get
I
healthy.
saw the viral video about his brother LaMelo.
Yeah. His brother
shot, he did it again.
half court.
Yeah, he did it again.
He's like that.
It's just crazy.
I think he'll be the number one pick next draft.
Think he'll get drafted for the NBA?
Yeah,
eventually?
he'll be number one.
I don't know.
that's crazy. Now in the NBA, they got to play this 1 year college, right? You can't get drafted in high school.
So you can't be doing that shit in the NBA.
Yeah.
Watch him like pointing to fucking half line and.
I mean, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, but I don't know. That's not like he's standing at the half-court line and he's like, oh, fuck it, I'll make it.
I mean, he can.
He can't even wants to, but he makes shot all the time.
I mean, he'll adjust to
meters.
it though. He's not gonna be. I don't think he'll do that in the NBA because you can get cut. I don't think he'll do anything dumb like that.
Right now, remember that?
High school, I just play around in the phone.
Yeah,
NBA,
he
got rules to follow.
He's the best player on his team. He can do what he wants.
That's funny. How do you feel about the Raiders now since they going down the drain? Seems like.
I don't know. Why do you have his Derek Carr?
He isn't doing so good either. He had one good year. He came in and
Didn't he get hurt last year?
I think so.
Yeah, towards ACL.
You know,
That messed him up a lot.
yeah. Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's ass.
Yep. So is Jacksonville this year. Jalen Ramsey's leaving. Requested a trade.
I feel like he needs to go to the Saints.
We got about 7 minutes to go, boys.
Saints.
The Saints, yes.
So I just this year is just not the year for Florida anything. I guess we're just I don't know.
I don't know about Is it still going? Yeah, I hope so.
How to say that?
Hey guys, I'm sorry somebody called me, but we're back now.
It's still going.
Okay.
I hope so, man.
Me too. If not,
We can edit them
It's
together.
kind of blurry, too.
we back. We had a little commercial break.
Hope you got your snacks.
Yeah.
We need some snacks, But we back now. Talking about some more sports
Yep.
with our audience.
Imagine if the life reset. I'll be so pissed now.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we started off talking about how Florida teams this year aren't doing that so hot, and I don't know. Hopefully we get better next year. Well, Dolphins are still the only one to ever have an undefeated season though. Hopefully we can keep that. Hopefully no one ever beats that. So. Yeah, that's the only thing I can hope for.
Man.
Have them into the Super Bowl and freaking.
So how do you feel about our season right now?
Oh no! Right now we're 1-2.
What do you think we should be?
We should be at least 2-1 because the two teams we lost to are both ranked top 20 in the nation, and the first team we played,
So
Reinhardt,
1-2 right now.
yeah, and they only beat us by 8 points or something like that. And it was a close game. The defense played really, really well. Offense just couldn't get nothing started.
We started too late.
And we started to move the ball. We started making adjustments halftime, but it was just too late in the game to do that. Same thing, kind of what happened against when we played Cumberland. So, I mean, the defense wasn't really playing up to par. And offense couldn't get nothing going in the first half. Then we finally started moving down the field, and then something would happen.
Nobody just showed up to play.
We'd fumble or something stupid. We'd shoot ourselves in the foot. The refs would. That was a whole other story. But penalties and all kinds of stuff. It's not like we didn't get any help or any breaks, but we definitely didn't help ourselves with some things.
Yeah.
Muff punts and bad field position all night. Our special teams was pretty bad too, so.
That's crazy. I got whacked on the sideline.
Yeah, that was.
And that hurt. It hurt too.
You got it though. You thought you had the first down, but it was like third and 20.
30. I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
Getting back on the new field, you guys are getting bleachers soon, or?
I think so. Yeah, they got a press box. They just put all the windows in and the AC for that. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I think they're supposed
And
to
at the
do
field, they made a little walkway up to the.
Yeah, I seen that.
We have our first home game next week.
Yep. Who's it against? St. Thomas? Or?
St. Thomas,
Yeah. Okay. They're a new school. They're coming out of Miami, and yeah, they should be pretty good. They got a lot of talented kids. Is whether or not they can play together. It's kind of our problem too. Sometimes we got a lot of talent, just whether or not we can play together. That's the biggest thing why we lost against Cumberland, because they're a really disciplined team.
Yeah.
So
how's your season going? Y'all didn't even start yet.
We're in off-season right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll start practicing around October. We already have some open gyms and we do lifts and study hall. But our season starts in the spring too.
let's talk about our fall camp.
No.
You guys have a camp like a volleyball
No, we
before?
don't have that.
You don't have that? I was miserable. We used to get here, we started off, and we're only supposed to have 2-a-days, like only have 4 2-a-days. Like on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? And what happens is what happened was it rained real bad and the weight room flooded out. They had to redo the whole weight room, and they're still redoing it. And since we couldn't use the weight room, our head coach decided to go 2-a-days every day for 15 days in a row.
It's horrible.
They weren't long practices; they were short for the NAI rules, but there were still 2-a-days.
Still a contact sport. We get beat each other up.
That was rough. That was rough. So hitting somebody that much every day is, it's rough. Especially as an offensive lineman, because that's I got hit every single time, every play. Running back too, most of the time, got to hit every single play.
It's alright though.
So.
So how do y'all feel about the sports in general? Like, have they changed over the years? Like, are they?
I think there's been a positive evolution in sports in general. Yeah. I think the culture around sports is also having a positive influence on other kids that don't do sports. And in the past, there's been some sexual harassments or sexual violence within sports, and I think it's all been worked out pretty well too. So
I've noticed, like, it's not so much into that kind of thing about sports evolving, but football itself, the game has been evolving. I feel like
It's getting softer.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be. Like now, the whole quarterback rule in the NFL, you gotta make sure you can't hit them the wrong way.
Yeah.
I know you've probably seen the memes or like the videos where people are joking around about how to tackle a quarterback the right way. They put like mattresses down and then they pick them up and they lay them down. It's pretty funny, but sometimes it's how it is. We got stuff like that. Like our receiver made a good clean block and hit him right in the chest in front of him, and they called it a illegal crackback block because he didn't put his hands first.
He didn't get his ass hit though.
He ran him over. I thought it was a pretty clean block, but that's just how it is. I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to make it safer for more people to play.
I mean, they defeat the purpose. They do what they sign up for. It's a contact sport. It's physical, aggressive. You know what I mean?
But I feel like people nowadays, less and less of people are playing high school football and stuff like that, because a lot of it is yeah, it's a dangerous sport, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. I'm definitely glad I did.
you can't handle all the things around contact sport, just go play, I don't know, just go swim or go fucking play golf or something. Like it's part of the sport.
Hey, golf is hard.
Yeah, golf is hard.
That's hard.
But it's not contact.
It's
Yeah.
contact sport.
Yeah,
It's not the same.
Like table tennis or something. If you can't handle it, just go play table tennis. And I think that'll be it, guys.
All right.
Well, my name is DJ.
I'm Matt.
And Pedro.
Thank you for, watching our little talk show. Yes, sir.
Is your recording?